Bonjani. I'm from South Africa, but my husband and my kids are from Anambra State, Uli.
So what is the problem?
Everything started where we was in South Africa. We were living together for 8 years. We were doing fine until last year. Something happened in South Africa. And Nigerians, they started fighting, shooting in each other. I don't know what was the reason. Maybe he knows what the reason. Then he told me that...
You said Nigerians started fighting each other?
Yes, they are shooting each other in South Africa. Then my husband told me that he's scared. He can't stay in South Africa again. He wants to come back to Nigeria. Then he went to my family. He went and told them that he wants to come back to Nigeria. He wants to change the country. So he would like me and our 3 children to join him. He wants to introduce me and the children to his family. My family never accepted because my husband never paid my bride price. But for me, because I know his problems, I know what business he's doing in South Africa, all what he's passing through, I respected his wish. I followed him to Nigeria.
Say your parents never accepted for you to follow him because he never paid your bride price?
Yes, sir. And he never paid for children.
Okay. So yes. How do you later follow him?
What makes me to follow him is that before in South Africa, he has did a lot of things to me. So what came to my mind is that, okay, let me follow him because he want his family to know me and the children. Let me follow him. So because I know that maybe if he change the country, go to another country, it might happen that I will not see him again.
Because of that, you followed him here?
Yes, sir.
So what is the issue now that you followed him here?
The issue here, since we came here, I came to Nigeria last year in November. I was supposed to go back to South Africa on January 17. Then I was preparing to go back. I find out that he has cancelled my ticket of flying back.
You're supposed to go back this year, January?
Yes, sir.
And you wanted to go, you found out he has cancelled your ticket.
He has cancelled my ticket. He went and do refund without telling me. So now we have been struggling, trying to find money to buy the tickets flying back, but you don't have money. Before we come here, there is his uncle living in UK. He promised him that because in South Africa there is nothing moving right for him, he should come back home. They will find something to give him so that he'll start another business. But since he came to his family, he never behaved well. He's fighting his family, doing wrong things in front of my children, abusing themselves. Then I decided that no, I want to go back. I can't stand this. I can't let my children to face this suffer and watch all these things every day. So now I've been talking to him, trying to find money to go back to South Africa, but he don't have. That's why I came here, because I've been following this ministry since 2017.
Okay. Because of it, you now came for Holy Ghost Court.
Yes, sir.
Okay, before you know him, you have been watching Zion.
Yes, sir.
Give your boyfriend microphone. Now, look at what your South African friend said. That 2 of you have born how many children? 3, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
And you have not paid her bride price. Yes or no? Have you paid her bride price?
No, sir.
This is a simple question. And she had 3 children for you. And when you told her that you people want to come here, she followed you against her family wish. That so far you did not pay her bride price, you don't have right over her.
I traveled to South Africa May 19 to 15. By special grace of God, when I went to South Africa, I was doing very well. In 2017, I met her in South Africa. We started dating. She has been very good to me. She never have any problem with me. We are lived up to 8 years since we are together. It was about 4 years ago. Nigeria, they started shooting themselves. Even I was asking myself, what kind of a country is this? So at the end of the day, I called my wife. I told him, you can see what has been happening in South Africa. I'm a twin, and I don't want my blood to pour in South Africa. At the end of the day, after 4 years, they make peace. Things we are going fine. We are living fine. We never have issue for even a day. So there is a certain time I called him. I said, Nondu, I would like to pay your bride price. Then his dad was alive. By then, I was preparing to pay our bride price. Then they started killing each other. Nigeria, they started shooting again, killing each other. So all my plans got spoiled. So last year, about almost 216 Nigeria died. They shot in South Africa. At the end of the day, I called her. I said, Nondu, you can see what is happening in South Africa now. I don't want to die. The best thing for me is that I will go back. I called her. I said, okay, let me change the country. She said, no. She started crying. She cried up to 2 weeks. She said, is this how I want to leave her? I said, no. Why must I leave you? I have been good to you. We are living peacefully. We have never quarreled, even for one day. You know, as a man, I take care of my children, all their responsibilities. So I told her, let me travel. Let me leave South Africa. Let me travel to another country. She said, no. That wherever I'm going, that she cannot go with me because the love is very strong there. I said, okay, I must go and tell your parents because our parents, they are staying in Swaziland. And all of them, both my son and my 2 daughters with her, we fly to Swaziland. So I went to consult our parents. I told their parents that you people should see what is happening in South Africa where I am. That I want to take my children back to Nigeria. You understand? At the end of the day, our mom said, okay, but I should give them time. They're going to think about it. So one of his brother is a medical doctor. That one said, no, you are not going to go with my sister. That Nigeria, they are eating people. I said, no, Nigeria are very good people. We are not eating people. That we are friendly. That nothing will happen to your daughter. Even when our dad was alive, before our father passed away, our father said, please, take good care of my daughter. I don't want my daughter to shed tears for one day. And that promise, our father, the last wish, our father said to me, I keep it up to today. She called her mommy, they talked together. So at the end of the day, I went to Home Affairs. So I processed their South African passport. Their passport came out. I processed their paper. So then I sell all my property. I did everything. We booked a ticket. We did everything. So they fly. I traveled to village. You know, for someone to travel abroad is not easy. So there is a money I gave my dad to keep for me. So my dad used the money and put it in a part of a house that he was building. When I came back, I asked my dad, what of the money I gave you? My daddy was telling me stories. And I said, my dad, you know, I'm not the first son. This is the money I suffered. I gave you for you to keep for me. You know I got a family. I was hungry. So at the end of the day, I started having misunderstanding with my dad. Even to the extent, my uncle in America, he promised me that he's not going to do anything for me in South Africa. When I come back to Nigeria, he's going to establish me. But because of my annoyance with my dad, I quarreled with my dad because money I gave him is millions and he spent it. So even my uncle started supporting my dad. So from there, I was fighting with all the members of the family, which my wife is not happy. At the end of the day, I told my wife, Mama, please calm down. Everything will be fine. Let's stay in Nigeria. Let's work together. Everything will be fine. So at the end of the day, she said that she can't stay, that she wants to go back. And I say, okay, you know what happened? My first son will stay here in Nigeria. You can take the 2 girls and go back. When this gets better, I will come over there to join in. That is it. So on our way, we arrived to Lagos. Let me reconfirm their flying ticket. They said the ticket has been cancelled, that I never bought open ticket. So since then, she was angry with me. She was fighting with me.
Okay. Madam, is that what happened?
That is not what happened, sir.
Okay, what happened?
I called the lady. I used a Rwanda airline the time I was coming in. And then I asked him, why did you do a refund without telling me? Because before we came here, I told you that I will stay, but I will look things how things are. If I am not comfortable here, I will go back with my kids. I never tell you that I came to Nigeria to stay for good. Then he never tell me what the reason, what makes him to cancel my flights.
If indeed you try to cancel her ticket without letting her know, that is not good. Because you didn't force her to follow you here. That time, if she said she's not coming, nothing can make her. I know the law. Without her approval, I can't carry the children across the airport. True of us.
You are true, sir.
Somebody who go to toilets in WC started going in the pit. How many months did she spend with you there, or weeks in the village?
She left Nigeria November 17. I came back in January 15.
Oh, since November till now, almost 6 months.
Yes, sir.
The woman is nice. Don't lose this kind of woman. Madam, I know why you want to go back, because things are not in order for your friend.
Yes,
why I call her your boyfriend is because she has not paid your bride price.
Yes, I know.
You know that, right? Mm-hmm. So what if you get something you are doing, and maybe if he has a house in Lagos, will you still want to go back to Joburg? I know so many South African women that are here in Lagos. Some are, whether in Oka, Tan.
For now, I'll say I would like to go back, because all the things I see, the way he was behaving, I didn't expect this from him. The way he was behaving through his father, the way he's treating his father, I don't like it. So I was not comfortable at all. I will say I would like to go back. Maybe if I leave him for some time, he will calm down, he will decide what he wants to know in his life.
And it's not easy to say you will leave him for some time. He may go back to South Africa now. One Igbo man will come, and you will forget this one.
I will not forget him. He's the father of my children. And even him is fighting. He said he wants to go back to South Africa.
And you may not forget him, because the children will always remind you of him. But you may not end up marrying him.
I will marry him, sir.
Now, for you to say this one should stay, this
Yes.
one go with this one, does it mean you don't value these two?
Daddy, to be honest, even I told her, Mama, I love you so much.
How do she know you love her?
Eh?
With this kind of BS.
Even
How do you love her? And
That-
the way you talk to your father is not. One of the things making her angry is that the way you behave to your father.
Daddy, what she did for me, I've never seen a South African woman who can do it. Even people over there, they are asking me, where did I went to do juju? I told them no.
Woman, what if I support to get a house for you in Lagos here, and you start small work, will you still want to go? Or you just want to reach and come back? Because I don't want this relationship to scatter. I don't want this relationship to scatter. I know your boyfriend have done something that you don't like. I want two of you, the love you have for him that made you to come back, even when he wants to say, okay, let the boy stay, you are willingly chose you're a nice person. If I say, okay, let me support to get house for you in town here, where there is light, where you can be doing something, will you still want to go? Or will you promise me you will go and come back? I want to hear from you.
I hear what you are saying, say. I have a professional work with my hands. I'm doing salon work.
You are doing salon work?
Yes, sir.
So you can also do salon in Lagos here?
My problem, sir, is that, like I said before, my parents, they never allow me to come, but I came. So if I'm not, it's because since January they have been disturbing me, calling me, ask me, where are you? When are you coming back? Because you say you're gonna come back in January. What are you still doing there? So I don't know whether they will allow me to stay or not, because they never allow me before. So if I tell them that I'm not coming back and I'm going with them and I never do anything, it's not good. I don't know. They will not allow me.
Okay, you mean that when you go back to South Africa, they may not allow you to come back?
They will allow me to come back, but for now, they're expecting me to come back. But for me to come back, they want him to do the right thing before coming here.
And that is wonderful. Even if he has money now to come and pay the bride price, how will it be done? He's afraid of going to so that they will not kill him. So what will you say about that one?
They won't kill him, say. He knows since he was there, I've been protecting him. They won't kill him.
Okay. I love this marriage. your husband will tell me what he will use to pay your bride price, I would support him to come and pay. Then when he pay and he's not comfortable there, this one he said that 7 of them traveled there and the only one is alive. If he wants to come, you can come. And Lagos is okay. If you are doing hairdressing here in Lagos, you can make big money. You can make big money. So for you to say that you want to reach South Africa, I won't say no, you should not go. It's good for you to reach home to see your people. After all, he has not paid your bride price. But I beg you also to come back.
I will come back, sir.
Baby, please, I'm sorry. Baby, please, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Even the way I speak to my father, I promise you when I go back to the village, I will reconcile with everyone. I'm really sorry. Please forgive me. You know I love you. Please, you know I love you so much. I've never
Madam,
seen a
he's
woman
begging
like
you.
Please forgive me. I love you with all my heart. You know, since how many years we have been staying together, I never offended you. I've never hurt you for one day. Please forgive me. I love you. Please.
My darling, I
Please.
will never leave you.
Please.
I will keep on loving you.
Please.
Till that
Please
day.
forgive me. Please. You know I love you.
Oh,
Please.
my
You know I promise you
darling,
that I will never marry
I
another
will
woman
never
except
leave
you.
you.
Please forgive me.
I
Please.
will keep on
Please, I
loving
beg in the name
you.
of God Almighty.
Till that
Please.
day.
You are a good woman. I know you are a good woman.
Oh, my
You have never failed me for one
darling,
day. Please
I will
forgive me.
never
Please.
leave you.
Mama.
I will
Please
keep
forgive
on